Welcome to the channel. My name is Mark and I'm the Texas reseller. And this is the first episode in a series that will be dedicated to my side hustle of buying items at auction and selling them online for a profit. In my videos, I will share with you how I get them, fix them, and resell them. I will also be tracking if I can actually make a profit in a spreadsheet that I'll update at the end of each video. Enjoy. Okay, so here's what I got this week. 2 laptops, the Toughbook kind. I paid $130 for both of them. 2 Dell Latitude 5580, and I paid $55 for both of them. That's really good. 7 Dell 5480s. Wait, are they the same? No, this one is 55. So 5480, 7 of them. I paid $270, which comes out about $38.50 each. 1 Optiplex 5055, another Tower Optiplex 3050, and another Toughbook. For this one, I paid $160 for the whole lot. And then a really nice server. This one, it's a PowerEdge T620, and I paid $120 for it. So I'm gonna open them all up, find out if they need hard drives, and then see how much can we sell them for. Okay, let's see. Let's inspect this one. Good. There are no hard drives. Okay. Everything looks good. It's using 8 gig PC3. I think I have some of these laying around. So what I can do, since it will be 16 gigs for each CPU, I think we can bump it up and make some profit. I do have some extra memory sticks that I got from other systems that never used. So I think I can put some extras and then sell it for a little bit more. I have these laying around, never use them. I have them for sale, but they haven't sold yet. So I think I'm just gonna add them to the system and make it more appealing to somebody that is looking for a server with a little more power. So I'm gonna bump it up to 128 gigs. All right, let's see if this works. Okay, looks like it worked. System BIOS memory settings, we got 112 gigabytes. That's not right. What are we missing? We're missing 16 gigabytes. So the T620 has sold. As I mentioned, it was $120 cost, and I'm going to show you my screen on what the actual profit was. So as you can see, sold for $399. In this case, the customer is paying for shipping. There is the cost, the shipping, the sales tax, and finally the earnings will be 415, which is not bad at all. Okay, it's Friday evening and I'm looking at another auction trying to make some money on some of the items that I see, and I just got a really good deal on this dual zone wine cooler. Dual zone, $64. Yeah, it says that it's missing a key and it has some dents, but we'll pick it up tomorrow and then we'll see if it, what actually it looks like, and see if it works, and then let's see how much money we can make on it. The fridge has been picked up. It has a few dents on them. It was already mentioned on the sale. You can see here, and then up here, that's quite a bit of a dent, but everything else seems to be okay. I haven't turned it on yet because it was laying on its side, and on a fridge or anything refrigerated, you need to give it a few hours, maybe a day, once you stand it up, for the coolant to go back into the reservoir. Well, at least that's what I've been told. But it's a nice unit. It's Lenbo, which, for my experience, it's a good brand. This supposedly goes for about $600. Oh, we got keys. Good. The listing said that it didn't have any keys, so that's a good thing. Actually, maybe I can try them on. Let's see. So I can close here and lock this. Okay, yeah, they do work. Awesome. Okay, great. So yeah, good quality. I just need to turn it on, making sure that it works, that it cools, and if it does, do some research and find out how much I can sell it for. The wine cooler works. It cools. Everything, it's good. Has a light. No issues. There is a little bit of like friction at the bottom of the door when it closes. I don't think it's a big deal. So now I'm gonna try to see if I can like maybe hammer this portion of the metal a little bit to make it look a little bit nicer, but it should be good to go, and I'll be able to post it for sale. So not the result I was looking for. As you can see, I tried to hammer this part a little bit in, and looks a tiny bit better, but it's still too bent for me to do anything. And then this portion, I was trying to like bring this in, but because it is bent inward in here, it's making this portion of the metal go out. And then there's no way I can like keep it in there. So it still looks, I would say, almost the same. Now I think one of the options for me will be to remove the inside of the door and then try to bend the metal to make it look a little bit better. But it's gonna cost me a lot of time, and I was lucky to get this one for about $65, I think. So for me to invest so much time into like bending the metal and try to sell it for maybe a little bit more than what I will sell it for in the current condition, I don't think it's worth it. So I'm going to post this one on Facebook Marketplace. I'm gonna do some research, but probably I'll be asking for $299, $300. Let's see if it goes for that, and then if not, we'll reduce the price. Okay, next I'm going to be looking at these 7 Dell laptops 5480 that I got. I think I got these at a price of $38.50. So let's see what they look like. Okay, we got memory RAM, we got 8 gigs. Battery, we're missing the hard drive, and I believe in all of these, the listing already showed that they didn't have any hard drives, so preemptively I went ahead and I got 7 256 SSD hard drives that I can install. That way I can install Windows on them. The good thing about these Dell laptops is that the Windows license, it's already embedded on the hardware. So the only thing I need to do is I need to install Windows, and as soon as the laptop connects to the internet, the Windows software will be verified and authenticated. So I paid, I think about $17, maybe $15 for each of these. They're not like a really name brand or anything, but trying to keep the costs low, that's the whole point. And it looks like this screw is stripped, perhaps. Let's see if we can get it out. This. Okay. Doesn't want to come out. Okay, got it. Okay, I don't know. There was some type of like metal shaving in there. I don't know what that was. Let's see. I'm gonna replace the screw, since these come with their own screws. We're gonna put a new one in there. Make it easy for the next person that decides to replace the hard drive. And my guess is that, I haven't checked all of them, so my guess is that all of them are missing hard drives. If they don't, then I can return the ones that I'm not using. We'll see. All right, so this is good. And we're gonna close it up, reboot it, and let's see what we get. Okay, I have a blinking 4 white, 2 yellow, 4 white, 2 yellow. All right, I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna check it really quick. I'll be right back. All right, I checked online, and the issue with the 4 white, 2 orange, it's a memory issue. At least that's what it said on the site. So I'm going to remove the stick of memory RAM and see if I see anything wrong with it. And also, over the years, I've worked on different systems, so I do have other memory stick available that I can try to replace it with other spares and see if that's a problem. Okay, it says DIMM A down here, and I have it on DIMM B. It makes me wonder if they'll require to have the memory stick on the first slot, not the second one. So I'm going to try that first. Okay. Bunch of plastic flew out. Okay, let's see. No, we seem to be having the same issue on, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. Okay, so now I'm getting something a little bit different. It's 2 white, 2 orange, 5 white, 2 orange. I'm gonna check that and see. The internet says that it's still a memory error, so I'm going to try to replace the memory. Let's see if I have one. This is a PC4 24T, which is DDR4. I have a 16 memory, so let's see if that works. I feel like, well, it's a little safer to put the cover in. All right, give it power. Turning on. No blinking lights. Trying to see if I get anything on the screen. Yeah. Memory has changed. Let's see on the BIOS. System information. Yeah, we got the 16 gig. Not touch a screen, unfortunately. Health of the battery, it's poor. That will be good to note. Since we're gonna be selling it, we have to stay on the eBay listing that at least people are aware that the health of the battery is poor. So I'm gonna grab a sticky note and mark this one. All right, we're gonna write poor on this one. And let's make sure that there's no security password. Yeah, there's no admin password. Okay, great. I'm going to install Windows and check the next. Okay, laptop number 2. All right, let's see. 8 gig. It's installed. The hard drive. Okay, no issues with this one. No blinking lights. It has 8 gigs. So what actually I'm going to try to do, I'm going to install the other memory stick and see if I can replicate the issue. I'm waiting for something to come up on the screen. This one shut off. Let's try again. Okay, it's coming up. Let's look on the BIOS. Yeah, 8 gig. Actually, the memory on this one is excellent. So I wonder if I should switch the memories and have the 16 gig with the excellent battery and the 8 gig with the poor battery. Let's see how the other ones are. But I'm gonna try to stick the other memory module on this one. Let's see what happens. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. There's like some red markings on this side. I don't know if the camera is gonna pick it up. Right here I can see some red markings. So I'm gonna try to clean it up just with a regular rag. Okay, the markings are gone. I don't know what it was, but let's see if maybe that's what was causing the memory module to fail. And if it did, then we got a second computer with an upgraded 16 gig of memory RAM. So far so good. No blinking lights. I got the screen and I'm gonna check on the BIOS. And yeah, we got 16 gig. Perfect. Let's make sure that there are no admin password. Yep, great. Second one looks good. I'm gonna shut it off, install Windows, and post it for sale. All right, off camera, I continued working on those Dell laptops. Unfortunately, 2 of them were broken or unusable. One had the battery almost exploded, and the other one had a locked BIOS. So that ends up with 5 laptops that I was able to install the hard drive, install Windows, and I think I have uh, 3 or 4 of them with 16 gigs of RAM and one with 8 of gigs. Looking at eBay, these without the AC charger sell for about $120, $130. Looking at how much I paid for each of the laptops and for the SSD, these have a cost of $72. If I sell for $125, less taxes and eBay fees, I'll probably profit about $25 to $30 a laptop. Not ideal. So we're making a profit of about $120 to $140 on this set.